learners, welcome to the lesson Scrum Monitoring. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain how to monitor the status and progress of an agile project and what the key performance indicators are to do that. Describe what information radiators are and why we use them. See, explain how burndown charts are used, describe what an Nico calendar is, and explain the importance of a good team space. During the course of a Scrum project, the team needs to monitor the performance of the project, detect problems, and then implement resolutions. Common key performance indicators include the sprint goal, success rate. See, you see, one of the way to measure agile project performance is with the rate of the sprint success. A successful sprint should have a working product that meets the sprint goal. Another matrix is escape defects. Obviously, defects should be minimized and a key indicators of project performance is the number of defects that make it pass past the testing process into the hands of the end user. Burn down rate. This matrix indicate how quickly value is being delivered to the customer. Velocity. Remember, velocity is the capacity of the team to complete the work. A high-performing team's velocity will gradually increase as the team continuously improve. Team output. This metrics look at the actual output for each team. This is especially interesting in larger projects with more than one Scrum team. Satisfaction, meaning delivering value and satisfaction to the end customer, is always the highest priority of an agile project. Another metric is the team member turnover. What it is interesting is that agile projects usually have a higher value of morale and therefore team members don't usually resign as a result of frustrations in a project. Now, what I want to talk about is information radiator. The concept of information radiator was invented by Alistair Cockburn. He is one of the thought leader in the agile world, and if you had any exposure to agile, you have probably run into his name. Now, according to him, the definition of an information radiator displays information in a good place where passers-by can see it. They don't need to ask any questions. The information simply hit them as they pass. Information's radiator enable team members and other stakeholders to view a current state of the project and its progress. Some common example of information's radiator are task, task board, burn down charts, burn up charts, Nico calendar, and continuous build health indicators. See, effective information's radiator will have the following characteristics. First one we will see simple, means the information's radiator should be brief and concise and easy to understand. Current informations displayed on the radiator should always be up to date and show only the latest informations. Transist. Once a problem has been reflected, it should be taken off the chart. Influential. Good information's radiator empower the team to make informed and effective decisions. Highly visible. They should be easy to see and understand, and then minimal in number. If you have too many informations radiator, it diminishes the overall power of even using them. A sprint burn down chart is an example of an information radiator. Sometimes they are called big visible charts and it's displayed prominently in the team room. It should be updated every day, providing a simple view of the sprint progress. It also provides a quick visualizations for all stakeholders. There are other types of burn down charts, for example, a release burn down chart, which span multiple sprints or iterations and show the work remaining in the release. Nico Nico calendar. Nico Nico in Japanese is an ideophone for smiling. Ideophones are words that evoke an idea in a sound. So a Nico Nico calendar has the team member listed on the left hand column and then the other columns are dates. At the end of each day, each team member put either a smiley face or a neutral face or frowny face on the chart. See, the emotions can be sticker or they can even be hand drawn. So let me tell you the idea behind the Nico Nico calendar is that filling and provide the fastest feedback possible. So by glancing at the Nico Nico calendar, one can get a very quick idea on how things are progressing for that particular project and how the team is feeling about it. The workspace in which the team does its daily work is called team space, and it has a enormous impact on the success of Agile project. In Agile, the optimal team space environment is where the entire team is co-located. This facilitates communicating face to face and result is osmotic communications. See, remember we talked about that in the previous lessons or previous videos. That's where information is just observed by our hearing. The team space should be simple and faster communications. Information radiators should be displayed on the wall of the team room and the space should make it easy for everyone to be aware of what's going on with the project. It should also be conducive to team members supporting each other and asking for help. Where they face problems, they can discuss in that. So let's review what we have covered in this lesson. We talk about key matrices used to monitor agile project. We talk about the lightweight documentations approach of using information radiator and reviewed what good and effective information radiators look like. We explored a couple of examples of information radiators like burn down charts, task boards, and Nico Nico calendars. We also discussed the impact of team space and how important the team space is to the success of an agile project. So guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe this channel so in the future I can prepare some more valuable videos. Thank you.